Hi Libra, welcome to the channel. Happy that you decided to stop by, and I'm happy to be here for you. And of course, welcome to your weekly tarot card reading. This reading is going to be for the week of June 2nd through June 8th of 2021. And Libra, it's going to be a vast reading as well, so it applies if you have a sun, moon, or ascendant in Libra, or you can always apply this tarot card reading to wherever you have Libra in your birth chart. But Libras, before I get to shuffling, I'm just wishing you all well, sending you all the good vibes, and I just want to thank all of you for supporting the channel, for liking, sharing, and of course for subscribing. And if you're new to the channel, or you like the readings and you haven't subscribed yet, definitely feel free to do that. I would absolutely love it. But any which way, Libra, I'm just glad to have you. And thanks for hanging out with me here. And to those of you that hang out with me the entire time, thank you in advance. And two, if you guys are curious on what tarot deck I'm using or decks that I've used in the past, I always put all that information in the description of each video for you. So if you're at all curious about that, all of that information, Libra, can be found below. All right. So for this week, Libra, June 2nd through June 8th of 2021, I'm going to be doing the Vitruvian Man layout for you guys. And it is a 12-card spread, Libra. So basically, we're going to go around the first time, and we're going to grab 6 cards for you to kind of set the scene on the week, set the scene on your situation, and then the second loop around, Libra, we're going to take another 6 cards to get some more information, some more clarity for you, kind of dive in a little deeper to the reading. So, hope you all find it enjoyable as well. That's always the goal. And two, just a friendly reminder for you, Libra, just to take what clicks from the reading and claim it. Anything that I'm ever saying that you're just like, I don't get it, I'm not feeling it, it's just probably not the message for you. And also the readings are vast and everybody has free will, so that can always change things as well. And maybe you're not feeling so much in your sun sign too if the reading doesn't resonate with you so much. Maybe you're feeling more in your rising sign, which is kind of your outward appearance, how other people view you, or maybe you're feeling more in your Venus sign, which has to do with love and your finances as well. So, but I think a lot of you already know those things, Libras, but for those of you that don't, just take what makes sense from the reading. All right, Libras, I'm going to do 2 more shuffles after that one, and then we're going to get going here. Cards are ready for you. All right, what is going on for the Scale Collective here, the Justice Department, Libras? Very nice. Let's cut the deck for the Libras. See what's shaking for you guys here. All right, so Libra, first card we need for you is where your head's at here. What are you thinking about? What are the Libras thinking about here this week? What do you guys got on your brain? What do we have here? The Hangman? Ah, yes, the suspended person. This is a major arcana card here, Libra, with the hang person, the hangman. You're surrendering is really what you're doing. You're trusting in the universe. Because when Hangman shows up here, you're cocooning yourself. You're in this cocoon. Because you know that to come out on the other side enlightened, to emerge as that beautiful butterfly, you need to go through a tough time, basically. And when all else fails, surrendering and trusting the universe, that is what you are doing right now. Because, again, you do know that surrendering is tough, but you need to go through that to come out on the other side enlightened here. Some of you are really going through a huge transition within your soul here, really. And this is all about you coming out on the other side enlightened. And you're really trusting. And again, this has to do with sacrificing and surrendering, sacrificing to the universe. And just knowing that sometimes when everything is so crazy and so chaotic and feeling out of balance for you, what can you do? Step back, reflect, and trust, and wait. Wait. And that's a major arcana card, so it's a universal moment. I know I already said that, but... And I'm getting for some of you, you're doing that and you're trusting in the universe because you've done everything else that you could possibly do. You're kind of tired, exhausted. So you're resting and like reloading here in a sense. Going through a spiritual rejuvenation here, some of you. Let's see where you are firmly planted here. I knew that you had to sit back and wait because things got chaotic for you. I feel like I'm being a little bit more silent here. I hope you guys are okay with that because I just feel as if it's... You guys are in this... wanting to put yourself into this quiet time here. This resting. The embrace of the net. Even though you've been caught, so to speak, but it's like this protectiveness around you. Because where you are right now is the Tower. Pluto energy. There's some sort of sudden change here that's happening. Something is being uprooted in your life. And Pluto just went retrograde a couple weeks ago in the sign of Capricorn. So wherever you have Capricorn in your chart, reflecting there. But this is sudden changes. Some sort of crack in the foundation here. So the Tower is being swept away. But it was something that was in your life for a very, very long time because it had roots. So when it gets uprooted, it's very hard. It's very challenging. But it's like a blessing in disguise, so to speak. But I know that this is also difficult for you because you being a cardinal sign, you initiate that change, Libra. So when you don't initiate it, it's very hard to deal with it. But you have the Knight of Swords here with you, which is your energy, Libra. So you're taking action on your situation, the best that you can to move forward into the future. For some of you too, this could indicate a quick message coming in as well. And I do realize for some of you that action that you're taking, when everything else is chaotic and you can't handle everything, or you don't have control over it, not that you can't handle it, you don't have control. That's why, again, you're surrendering and you're trusting. It's all going to work out for the right reason. And that's part of you taking action here, having this brave, heroic moment that the Knight of Swords encompasses here, or that the Knight of Swords is. All right, let's go over to your left hand, Libra. That didn't take long. What is it? Your left hand, what you should be focused on here. Look at this. You're going through a metamorphosis. You got the Death card, Scorpio energy. You're going through a transformation. Both of the Scorpio cards here, Pluto and Mars. Scorpio energy here. Scorpios are the masters of metamorphosis, Libra. That is what you are doing right now. It's challenging. It's challenging because with death comes the rebirth. But that's what you should be focused on right now. And again, you're trusting. That's a big step. Big step. And you will be enlightened because with the death comes the rebirth, where you are rebirthed into the beautiful butterfly or rebirthed into this new cycle that you're getting yourself in. It's all about cycles. Here, one's ending. And the Tower came through to help you because it wasn't working for you anymore. It was something that was old. Something in your life, something or someone that needs to be gone. It's not working for you anymore. Blessing in disguise. And this transformation, yes, it's very, very difficult, but you're really trusting. And this is all about you realizing letting go of the past, letting go of the old, and leaving that there. So you can begin your rebirth here, this new beginning, a new phase here for you. It's very exciting. Another major arcana card. Big shifts happening here for you, Libra. Now, what's been in the recent past here for you? What's been in the recent past? What have you been working on in the recent past here? You're saying truth in this situation with the Queen of Swords here. Speaking your truth, living your truth here. That's amazing. This is your energy here, Libra, or Gemini, or Aquarius. The Queen of Swords, she's very discerned. She's very judgmental, but for good reason. And yes, she can be very cold. She gets right to the point. She doesn't want time wasted. You don't want your time wasted anymore, Libra. You're ready to put out with, put out with the old and make room for the new here, is what I'm seeing. And the Queen of Swords, she's a very clear communicator. Like I said, she doesn't want her time wasted. She doesn't want your time wasted. Let's get to the point. And she's very, very smart too. And yes, she can be kind of cold and aloof, but she does have love to give. She just has this armor around her because she's been through it. So she wears that to protect herself. It's you really getting clear on your situation here, on the recent past. Very much so. Had those upside down. All right, let's see where you're going. Where are you going here? Nice. It was like this was waiting for you. It was waiting. You're doing work on yourself here. You are doing the work on yourself. You're doing the right steps here. Definitely. You're trusting, you're surrendering, you realize you can only have control over so many things. You're taking action on your situation the best you can. And where you're going is the Nine of Pentacles. I absolutely love this card, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. This is you doing the work on yourself here. This is a very self-reliant, an independent individual. Somebody that has a handle on themselves, on their finances here, that has been doing the work on themselves. And this is somebody too, an energy that has a very solid relationship with the earth and with animals and especially with birds. It's like you're really taking advantage of your situation. And again, coming out on the other side, being this independent, self-reliant, self-sufficient self here. Very much so. It is very loving, and this is a very secure energy too. The Nine of Pentacles too, and like they do the work on themselves and on their situation where they feel as if they're basically already at the Ten of Pentacles. So they're like living in this lap of luxury here. Nice. I'm getting for somebody that doing all of these things, yes, is good. And you are still feeling good about yourself, but there will be a little feeling of loneliness in the near future here. You guys are ruled by Venus after all, and there's the scales, So maybe you want another person, but it doesn't mean that you're not doing well and you can't handle it on your own. And I don't know who that message is for, but that's a nice energy for you where you're going, Libra. Now let's get the universal message here for you. What's the universal message for you, Libra? What do we got here? What is the universal message for you? 2 5s, 55, 10s, coming to completion here. Very nice. Very nice. And when they are in the upright position, they're very challenging. Very challenging, these two. But guess how they landed? In the reversal. 5 of Cups and the 5 of Swords, like I said, equal a 10. Something coming full circle here for you. With the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Cups there, it's a realization, no more defeat here. You've been feeling defeated, and you're washing your hands of that. No more. No more of that. Like the worst, yes, the worst is over, and yeah, the tower's been difficult, sure, but no more of that. No more. No more. Because you realize that what didn't work out, hey, it didn't work out. That's okay. Sometimes stuff doesn't work out. And with the 5 of Cups there, in the reversal position, you're just like, it's almost as if you're not sweating the small stuff. Or, okay, that didn't work out, but there's a reason that didn't work out. And you're trusting. You're really trusting because you realize that there's more to it. Yes, some things didn't work out, some cups spilleth over, but you're not focused on the things that have spilled over. You're focused on the things that are left standing upright, the things that you can work with, that you still have in your grasp here. Whereas before, very focused on these that spilled over, but where you are right now, you realize that Lighthouse is illuminating these 2 cups for you. You still got stuff to work with. Part of your transformation here. Very nice. Let's go back to the Hanged person. Wow, that was the 7 of Cups there, but it didn't want to flip over. You're thinking a lot. A lot of opportunity here. And you being in the suspension gives you a lot a lot of opportunity to think about all these opportunities. Look at this, another 10. You got the 10 of Swords. You're healing yourself from a very difficult situation, from a situation where you really felt on the bottom, where there was backstabbing and betrayal. No more of that. You realize your soul lives on in the situation here. And yes, whatever didn't work out, it didn't. Yes, there were some things that didn't work out, because the 10 of Swords is a very difficult card. It's a realization. Okay, I am at the bottom here. What can I do now? I can climb my way up. Yes, things didn't work out. I was lied to. I was cheated. For some of you, really this feeling is as if you were left for dead. You were just left alone. But what else could you do when everything was chaotic? What I was talking about again? You know, when everything around you is going crazy and you can't control other people, you can only control yourself. You're trusting, again, surrendering, because this has to do with going through those challenging moments to realize you can't be enlightened without going through the tough moments, and you're accepting that right now. Again, realizing the soul lives on after this challenging moment. And the silver lining here is you can't get any lower with the 10 of Swords. You can't get any lower. You can only go up now. You're realizing that. And it's been a tough situation here. For some of you, you could have, like I said, been dealing with being lied to, backstabbed, betrayals here. And dealing with something uprooted in your situation that the Tower is bringing, because that's very hard, but it's as if you realize, and again, you're trusting in the process here. You're really trusting the universe. Let's go back to the Tower and the Knight of Swords, taking action on your situation. And I do realize, what I'm getting here is a lot of that is just really, you guys are trusting here. Even when the S hits the fan here. Yep, because there's one final stand that you're doing here. You're taking control of your situation. You are realizing that the Tower came through because you got the 9 of Wands here. One final stand with the 9 of Wands that the 9 of Wands brings. Taking action. And I do think for a lot of you, this one final stand, this conversation, the one thing that is keeping you from the 10 of Wands, which is the completion here, it's something that you can see coming. So honestly, what I do feel as if the 9 of Wands represents for a lot of you is you surrendering. That's your taking action on this situation, having your brave, heroic moment, trusting that the Tower came down for a reason. It wasn't working in your life anymore. And standing strong in that. Because this is some sort of recurring situation in your life that has gone over and over and over again. So now it is finally coming to an end. You don't have to deal with that anymore. So you already have these protective boundaries up. It's like one final situation. But I honestly do think it's accepting this, that the Tower is coming down. It's not working anymore. And you bracing yourself for that. And it has to do with trusting. Because you're getting yourself out of this cycle. Realizing, okay, I'm at the very bottom now. Where can I go? I can only go up. So that's why, again, you should be focused on your transformation. With the death of that situation comes the rebirth. Scary, but also exciting. There's new life here for you, Libra. Look at this. Okay. You got the Empress. Everything you're touching turning to gold here. You're doing the right moves here. You're doing the right work. And again, I know I keep saying this, but it has to do with you trusting yourself and the universe here, because the Empress is the harvest, the abundance. The Empress lets things come to her. You're doing the work, but again, you're sitting back and surrendering. And the Empress is here to help support you. She's all things abundance. So when you go through this transformation, this is leading you to a fertile, abundant state, loving energy. This is your energy as well, because this is Venetian She's a Venetian ruled card here, and that's your ruler, Libra. Obviously, you guys know that. Focused on this abundance, on the harvest that you're about to get, on this rebirth here for you, which is really going to bring you to such an abundant, happy, harmonious time here. It's going to be bringing you to a very fertile place. Very much so. For some of you with another person here. Eventually adding another person in, because I do see some loneliness here for someone. But you guys are, seriously, everything you're touching turning to gold. You're doing all of the right moves here. You're putting death to the old and making room for the new, abundant future. Reaping that harvest. Letting everything come to you. Because you've been doing the work too. And again, it has to do with you trusting and surrendering. The Empress is a very loving energy. Taurus, Libra energy. Again, Venus, where there's love, harmony here, peace, fruitful energy, fertile energy, with love, with career. I mean, whatever that is for you. This next new life here for you is... This new cycle is going to be such an abundant one with the Empress there. It's all happening. And I know that you're doing the right steps to bring yourself there. And the next card that came out for you here, in the recent past, you were getting the truth about the situation because you were unhappy with the Sun in reversal. The Sun not radiating down upon you. Very tired. Things not feeling complete. Not feeling happy. In the recent past, focusing on what went wrong, focusing on the negative, focusing on the cloudy skies. But you're getting yourself away from that. And again, where you are right now, you're focusing on what is left. What do I have left to work with? And I'm going to make something with that. Because yeah, not everything works out, but what's left over, I'm going to make something work with it. And it was really you getting to the truth about your situation. No more lies about yourself, even if you were unhappy. Okay, I'm unhappy. Things aren't going well. What can I do to get myself out of that funk? To lead myself to this happiness? Because yes, you were feeling low. Yeah, and somebody possibly went through a breakup here. Breakup of a marriage. Or you're going through a tough spot in your relationship right now. Very much so. So let's go to the Nine of Pentacles, where you're going here. Libra, you're going to the good zone here, good place. Yeah, you're healing yourself from feeling, there is a little feeling of alone here for somebody. Because yeah, you are breaking up with a partner, or you guys aren't getting along right now. Some sort of home life being uprooted here. But you're doing the work on yourself with the Five of Pentacles there. And this just, again, has to do, because you got 555 here. So there is progress in moving forward here for you with 555. And there's disruptions and there's changes, for sure. Definitely. But you are on the right path, Libra. You are on the right path. And with the Five of Pentacles, with the Nine of Pentacles, it's, again, you doing the work. You doing... the work on yourself and being truthful with yourself and not lying to yourself. And this is you realizing there is more to your situation here. There is more. But I am getting for somebody here a little bit of loneliness here, because this partner, you broke up with somebody, or you guys are kind of going through it now. But that doesn't mean you can't handle it on your own. But it's seriously you getting a handle on it. And you focused where you're going. Again, on the 2 cups that are left, on what is left over that you still have to work with. And I mean, hell, even the cups that spilled over for you. Even picking those back up. Picking those pieces back up. Repairing those. Filling those with the other cups that you have left over. It's making something work with what you got left over here. Yeah, you're doing the right work here. It's something to be very proud of. And this could have to do with your career and your money for a lot of you here. So let's go back to the Five of Swords in reversal and the Five of Cups in reversal. No more feeling, you've been feeling defeated. So, okay, it's no more of that. No more of that. So let's pick up the pieces and let's move forward here. Very nice. Why are the two fives here for the Libras? The Five of Swords and the Five of Cups. You're pausing. You're pausing before you move to calmer waters. And again, that's because you're surrendering here. Because you got the Six of Swords in reversal. There's some sort of pause before you move to calmer waters. And things were really spinning, kind of, you know, you were kind of like circling in your situation here. And I can see that's why the Tower came through, to help clear that away, you know, that you've been kind of spinning in. And with that, you're cocooning, you're trusting yourself, realizing, okay, that was a situation that didn't work out. There was stagnation for a reason. Pausing before you're moving to these calmer waters because, again, you are going through this transformation. Death of the old, rebirth of the new, which is this abundant Empress energy that's here for you. Very nice. All right. So yes, some sort of stagnation, but it's like this stagnation because you're picking up everything that still works and what didn't spill over, and you know, you're bringing that with you. You're leaving behind everything else that doesn't. Really, letting the past be in the past. But it takes steps, and you're doing the right moves though. You are. And then I want to show you, Libra, what's underneath the deck here. The undercurrent of your reading. You got the Seven of Swords in reversal. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarian energy. It's your type of energy here, Libra. No more lies. No more backstabbing. No more deception. The truth and nothing but the truth here. And for some of you too, dealing with somebody that was pulling a fast one on you or trying to pull a fast one on you in the past, their conscience is coming clean here. Truth. Okay? It's all being put out on the table. Okay? Where there's no more lies and no more deception here. And somebody too having a guilty conscience as well. And underneath that, the moon. So you're getting the truth on the situation, okay? You're getting all that information revealed to you. So it can lead you to feeling confused with all of this, but with the moon card, when all else fails, underneath it all, you're trusting the universe, Libra. I know that you're doing that. And this is also an indication that you can trust your intuition. Trust it. That's where the answers are. All right, Libra, what an amazing reading. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, a lot of major shifts happening here for you, but it's very exciting. Got the Empress here. That's where you're going. And the Sun in the reversal in the recent past. You're going upward. That's what you want here. You're going to be doing the work. You're on the right path. All right, Libra, once again, you guys are awesome. Thanks for joining me. Just know that I'm always here for you. I'm sending y'all the good vibes, the Libra. So take care, and I will see you next time. I was going to say on the flip side, and then I paused, but now I'm telling you anyway. But I'll see you next time, Libra. Take the utmost care, all right? Bye.